Can you hide me from my daddy? He wants to take me to heaven, just like he took my mummy to heaven.
Every sound in the Devil's Outcast motorcycle garage went dead silent. 12 bikers froze, staring at the 6-year-old boy standing in the doorway, clutching a blue backpack almost as big as he was. It was 2 a.m., the middle of nowhere, and somehow this frightened child had made it past their security to get there. Welcome to Rising Voices, where real heroes come from the most unexpected places. Please subscribe and leave a like for us. Also, share this video with your family and friends and turn on your notifications so you don't miss future videos from us. Thank you. Now sit back and relax as we dive into the story. Razor, the club president with a scar across his cheek, slowly stepped forward. "What's your name, kid?" The boy's lip quivered. "And my name's Jason. Jason Rodriguez. My daddy's coming to get me, and I don't want to go." One of the bikers, Chains, frowned. Where's your mom, little man?" Jason's voice trembled even more. "Mommy's sleeping in heaven with the angels. Daddy said so. But I think Daddy made her go to sleep. She had red stuff on her head before she went to heaven." The bikers exchanged dark looks. Every one of them had seen enough violence to know exactly what that meant. Razor knelt down. "Jason, how did you get here?" "I followed the white lines on the road," Jason whispered, his small voice breaking. "Mommy showed me once. She said if something bad ever happened, I should find the scary-looking people who fight monsters." He opened his backpack. "I brought snacks, Mommy's phone, and something else." He pulled out a kitchen knife covered in dried blood. "Daddy was hurting Mommy with this. Mommy said if anything bad happened, I should take evidence." He looked up with wide, innocent eyes. "Is this evidence?" Then Jason pulled out a digital camera and a flash drive on a Spider-Man keychain. "Mommy said to keep these safe. They show the bad things Daddy does." The first photo showed a woman with a black eye. The second, bruises. By the fifth photo, some of the bikers had to turn away. There were 47 photos in total, each worse than the last. Razor's voice grew hard. "Where's your daddy now, Jason?" "He went to meet his friends, the scary men with fast cars and guns. He said we're going on a long trip where nobody will find us, but I don't want to go." Then headlights flashed across the garage walls. 3 cars, engines revving closer. Jason's voice broke again. "That's Daddy's friends. Please, please don't let them take me." "What would you do if a scared child ran to you for help in the middle of the night?" Jason's father stumbled out of the lead car, drunk, angry, and waving a gun. 2 other men followed, cold, dangerous, and calm. "Jason, get out here right now," he yelled. "You took something that doesn't belong to you." The bikers moved into formation. 12 hardened outlaws against 3 armed men, but in the middle stood a trembling 6-year-old boy. "She took the ledger," the father screamed. "The flash drive. It's got all our records. If the cops get it, we're finished." One of the cartel men raised his gun. "We don't leave witnesses." Jason peeked out from behind Razor, voice barely above a whisper. "You hurt Mommy. You made her go to sleep forever, and now the police will know everything." His father's face twisted with rage. "You ruined everything. I should have." He never finished. 90 seconds later, all 3 men were zip-tied and unconscious. Jason carefully picked up one of their guns with 2 fingers. "This goes to the police, too," he said quietly. "More evidence." "Is it over?" he asked. Razor looked down at him. "Yeah, kid, it's over." But it wasn't. 20 minutes later, police cars lined the road. Jason's father and his men were charged with murder, child endangerment, and organized crime. The flash drive contained 3 years of cartel data, but Jason had nowhere to go. "He's got an aunt in California," said the social worker, "but with those cartel ties, he might not be safe." "He's staying with us," Razor said firmly. "Mr. Rodriguez," the social worker frowned, "you're the president of an outlaw motorcycle club. The state will never allow it." "Then the state's got a problem," Razor replied, "because Jason chose us." Weeks passed. Jason refused to sleep anywhere else but the clubhouse. He barely spoke until one night the biker named Chains found him sitting beside a Harley, crying softly. "What's wrong, little man?" Chains asked. "I miss Mommy," Jason whispered, "and I'm scared the bad dreams will come back." Chains thought for a moment. "You know, my grandma used to tell me, when you miss someone in heaven, you talk to them out loud so they can hear you." Jason looked up. "Really?" "Really. And you do it somewhere safe, like right here with your uncles around." Jason took a shaky breath. "Hi, Mommy. I'm okay now. The bikers took care of me, just like you said they would. There wasn't a dry eye in that garage. Do you believe people with dark pasts can still do good? Months passed. The bikers taught Jason how to fix small engines, ride a bicycle, and stand up for himself. The clubhouse changed. Toy cars beside beer bottles, bedtime stories instead of bar fights. When the court date came, Jason stood beside Razor. Jason, the judge asked, do you want to stay with these men? Yes, ma'am, Jason said proudly. They're my family. They keep the monsters away. The judge smiled softly. Custody granted. The bikers cheered. Jason ran into Razor's arms, shouting, Daddy for the first time. A year later, Jason started a club called Little Warriors for kids like him, children who had seen bad things but wanted to be brave. Now, 10 years old, Jason still carries that same blue backpack filled with coloring books, safety cards, and a little camera. Every year, on the night he first walked into the Outcasts' garage, they celebrate what he taught them. That family isn't about blood, it's about love, loyalty, and second chances. And when a reporter asked Jason what he wanted to be when he grows up, he smiled and said, I want to be a biker too, just like my daddy. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story from Rising Voices. Tell us where you're watching from. We love to see how far our stories travel. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the scariest looking people have the biggest hearts.